Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone. Gnarlo. Good boy. Alright, when we left off, we were here at Dol Vague. We were trying to get a few things done before this episode. I really did try to get back on this week, but things just got in the way. But hopefully, real life and work are going to quiet down a little bit. We do have a new quest available, the Anniversary Celebration. So why don't we go ahead and click on that. It will stay up here for 5 minutes and it'll be there every time you log in until you accept it. Every year in the spring, the anniversary event takes place to celebrate a very special occasion. Come and join the festivities in Breetown to help mark this milestone with fireworks and good cheer. After accepting, you can travel instantly to the fireworks area in Breetown to join the celebration. So that's what we are going to do. We will go ahead and accept it. Get ready to advance. Ready yourself for travel to Breetown to experience this year's annual celebration. Hurry and joining the festivities. So let's finish now, and it's going to transport us to Bree. And here we are at the fireworks celebration here in Bree. You see, we are up here on the hill looking down on the town. The prancing pony is right over here. Our friend the grocer is right down in that area. Down yonder is where the front gate is. So here is the place where you take part in the fireworks celebration. The caller over here will throw up announcements which fireworks he wants you to set off, and you set them off. I'm going to throw a message up right about here on the screen that shows what episode it is where I did this last year, and we're not going to run through all the quests that I did last year. We're not going to run through them again. I'll just sit here and let y'all watch the pretty fireworks there for a second. But you can go to this episode if you're really interested in what's going on in the anniversary, and we'll show it to you there. I will show you the horse as soon as I get it, this year's anniversary horse, and we'll compare it to last year's. It'll just be cosmetic, of course. There is not any other extra benefits to having it other than just the fact that you've got yet another unique horse to put into your stable. Alright, we are back. I took a quick break to pop out to a casual stroll through to Mordor to take a look at their guide to the festival this year. There are actually no new festival events this year. A couple of them have changed. You don't need badges to do the envelope quest, that sort of thing. The biggest change that they were saying is you no longer have to win the horse race in order to get a horse token, to get the anniversary token, the anniversary horse. So there you go. You still probably need, I would imagine, a certain number of festival tokens to go along with your money to get it, but you no longer have to win the race in order to get the actual horse token that allows you to buy it. The other part is, disappointingly, there's not a new horse this year. It is the same anniversary horse from last year, plus you can get the fireworks laden horse from last year as well if you didn't get it then. And that one is a fun little horse. I'll be getting it, definitely be getting it on here. I've got it on my dwarf. It's the one that's got saddlebags full of fireworks sitting right behind you. And as you run along, every now and then one of them fires out of the bags and explodes above your head. So there you go. That is pretty much covering the festival this year. Like I said, I will have the listing of the episode that I covered it last year on the screen. And so in the meantime, let's go see if we can't do a few quests and earn a little experience, shall we? Alright, welcome back. We have traveled back to Ostgurth here in the Lone Lands, as you see. We are here at Frederick the Elder, and we are going to talk to him about the couple of the quests that he has. Supporting our scouts.
Stay a moment.
A moment of your time, Gnarlo, but know that the task I ask of you will take more than moments and set you on a course for true danger. Some time back, before the darkness spread from the east and north, we witnessed the arrival of the dead at Nandelu. We have often stayed afar of that place, as something there always set unease upon us. Now, though, the evil emanating spreads fear throughout the people. I dispatched one of our strongest kinswomen to watch the ruins. She is there now with her companion, who is at the behest of Stanric. Should you wish to aid us further, make your way to the ruin of Dolvaig, east along the road and north to the highest hill, and assist her. So, remember Dolvaig? We just left it. We got Quendreda there, and maybe we will get the experience for traveling there. Probably we'll get the experience after we talk to her and get her quest and go down the hill and fight the dead and etc, etc, etc. But we'll go ahead and accept it. Now he's got another one, an offering of peace.
Stay a moment.
Our paths cross again, Gnarlo. There is something I would like to ask of you, a favor that may prove dangerous. Our trades were not limited entirely to Breetown in the west. We have in our time traded with an elf from the east as well. When the raids in the west began, we sent some of our kindred eastward to rekindle our trade with the elf, but they returned after seeing great lumbering creatures near the road east. The creatures did not attack and acted in an intelligent manner. I hope to gather goods for them to offer as a promise of peace with them. If you are willing, I will need meat from the boars roaming to the east, and fur from the wargs nearby. So we're to collect warg furs, 6 of them, and 6 boar haunches. So we'll accept that one as well. What I'm going to do right now is the one to Ogamar, where we have to travel into the Red Swamp and see if we can find and talk to Ariak the Strong. Hopefully he's going to be over to that encampment to the left as you go in that we saw the previous time whenever I went in. So we are going to take the rear exit here. We are going to travel down through the Circle of Blood, and we're going to try and make our way down to Haragmar. So once I get down to that area, we will see whether or not we can find this gentleman. Said we're going to circle around and go right in through the little pass right there into the actual Red Marsh itself. Hopefully we're not going to raise the ire of any of the ambushers. I think they are the only hidden creatures that we have to worry about. So we will see if... Excuse me. So we will see if we can get there unmolested. And with no more sneezing. Alright, we've reached the rally point. The undead were out in force tonight. I wish they'd been around whenever I was hunting for them that day in those numbers, but someone must have been hunting the insects. Let's travel on in here and see if perhaps the person we're looking for, Ariak the Strong, is off to the left. That is what I'm hoping. So we've got this little, as you see, Agamar. We've got this little outpost right over here, and I do see a ring. So let's see if we can get on past the Eglain. Elisa the Bold, there we go, Ariak the Strong. Let's speak to him and see what tidings he has.
Why are you bothering me?
You come from Frederick, then you are welcome. There are many threats here against which you will be able to test your strength. That's possibly true. However, let's see what level they are. We are level 27.
Will you let me speak my piece?
31. Kill 3 gaunt protectors. That's a little bit high. Cutting off the hand.
I do not ask much of you.
Also a 31 level spell. And dead water.
I'll not be ignored.
31 level spell, 31 level quest. So he's got 3 31st level quests, which may be just a little bit over the capabilities of a squishy little burglar who's level 27. But we will definitely come back here and take on some of them when we have that opportunity. In the meantime, let's see if we can't get out of here and then travel further to the east and go after some boars and wargs. And we have returned to the Great East Road. We've got a warg right over here, a scrub stalker, Let's see if we can't see about taking him out. Hopefully his nose is not going to sniff us out before we can. There we go. Get a good backstrike on him. I made it so that the wargs are all light blue now. Very good. Excellent. One warg down, one fur collected. 5 more to go, and then we will head on over toward Dol Vague again and see if we can't talk to Quindra. So let's continue hunting along the road here and see if we can find us some more wargs. Seem to remember there being some up this way, if they haven't been replaced with their placeholders, the Tarkrip. But I do believe the Tarkrip, the wargs, and in some places the scouts, the birds, are on much the same spawn table. So we're going to hunt along the road here until we find some, and see if we can't increase our booty and decrease their numbers. Okay, I do seem to have found the warg motherlode right almost straight across from Ostegirith right there. We've got several in this area and a couple more up the hill, so this seems to be a really good spot to go hunting. Let's see if we can't take a few more down. Took him down almost half right there. Nice crit. Excellent. All right. And we have regained our stealth. So off we go to hunt more warg. Let's not let him do that. Oh, I'm not stealthed. Yes, as you see, even after 6 years, I can still make silly noob mistakes. All the time. And we are taking down the last one now. Be careful out here. There are a few of these spiders around. But by this time, you should be easily capable of handling those, just like we did back there where we were hunting the named ones in the webs and wrecking their eggs. Let's take down this last warg. There we go. All right. Now let's mount up. We are going to head east down the road and go after boar after a quick detour by Dol Vague right there to talk to Quindra. We are approaching the ruins on the top of the hill. There are a good number of warg right over here on this side of the hill too, so that would have been a acceptable hunting ground as well. Okay, let's see what Quindra is up to. Dismount and chat with her. Is she going to give us the quest to go into the ruins over here? Supporting our scouts.
What can I do for you?
Frederick is a strong leader and wise. I have learned much just by watching the comings and goings within the ruins. I know that there is wealth to be gained from within that place as well. If you are here to help, then I will greatly accept any help you have to offer. Oh, nice. She actually let us finish it up without expecting us to do a bunch of work for her first. So good. Next up, I said, I know her quest take us over there into these ruins to fight the undead, so I'm not quite prepared to do that yet. We're going to head right down in this area where we were before, hunting those boar haunches. That's where we went to get the bladders, the boar bladders that we then turned into water bags, and got the sweet water to thirst the quench of Ostgirth. So let's see if we can't take care of some issues here. Now, that one's already targeted on us, so let's go after this one. We can probably still surprise him. Very easy. One haunch down, 5 more to go. And now we are going after our last one here. Let's distract him. I've zoomed in quite a bit so that you'll be able to see the detail of the model once again. It's nice to see if you can look closely. I hope the resolution is good. You'll be able to see the little flies that are swarming all around it up above. Love that little touch they put in there. Alright, that's our 6 boar haunches. Now we need to go back to Frederick, deliver this. I'll bet by the end of the evening we are going to be able to get halfway through level 27. We are tearing through this level pretty quickly here, because remember in the previous episode we got the first quarter. Now it looks like we're going to finish up the second quarter. So let's see what he has to offer us. And I pretty well know where this quest is going as well. Once more into Ostgirth, let's talk to Frederick. Tell him we have the gift that he is wishing to hand to those strange lumbering creatures.
What can I do for you?
Aye, these will do nicely. They will fill our stores in time and allow us to part with some of the meats we have treated, and the furs will prove that we share a common enemy. We have prepared the offering already, but needed to replenish our stock before moving forward. Frederick's shoes we can't use. The Elder's Band. Elder's Band. We'll take that and maybe figure out a little bit later which one of those we want to replace it with. Yeah, it's definitely been a time for bling, hasn't it? Alright, we have completed another deed. We have completed Tales of the Lonely Road by finishing off 30 of 30 quests here in the Lowlands. That gave us our 10 turbine points, of course, and we've now got Compassion 2. We'll be needing to visit the Bard here shortly. We've got the new deed, Tales of the Lonely Road Final. So as you see, we need to finish 15 more quests in the Lowlands. We'll get 2 Idealism, and we'll get 15 turbine points. So 15 more quests. That's not going to be too difficult in this area. Let's make that go away. Good.
Might I take a moment of your time?
In Offering of Peace, Part 2, we have salted meats and furs collected from the wargs. We would like to offer these to the creatures in hopes that they are not hostile. I ask you to be cautious, because this could prove very dangerous. We do not know what the creatures are, but we know they are not trolls. Search to the south of the Great East Road, south and a little eastward of here, near the Tornstones. You should find a small encampment of the creatures there. Seek out their leader and offer him the supplies on our behalf. So we're going to deliver the salted meats and furs to the creature's leader. I figured that's where we were going. So let's go see what these strange leaders that Frederick the Elder and the Eglain here have made the acquaintance of. Now we're just going to cross here, go back to the East Road. As he said, just to the south and a little to the east. We were actually pretty close to it. You could see the area we needed to go when we were killing the wargs just now. Going to be right up here in this general location. I think this here is the area known as the Torn Stones. There we go. And there are those mysterious creatures that he was talking about. They're not trolls, but they are pretty frightful looking. Dismount. And you'll get a picture of just how large they are. Almost like Bjorn. I can pass right between their legs without brushing against their top. The loincloths that they wear. But I won't be doing that again. The Dwarfkin are dying, little one. Soon we shall be dust and memory. Quite a number of them here, however. This guy, with the big horn strapped to his head and back, he must be their leader. So why don't we see if he will accept their offering?
What brings you to this place?
Kekkonen. What is this little stranger? It smells of meats and furs. You say it is a gift to the Dwarfkin? Kekkonen accepts the gift, little one, yet we cannot give anything in return. We cannot give help to others until we have no more troubles. We are chased from our home and we must find a place that is safe.
Do you come with peaceful words?
And he has a bunch of quests for us. We are pursued by our past from our home in the north and east. We fled as the darkness rose around us and came here to find peace. But peace will not come to us, not while the enemy follows us south. We stay here now, away from the forest and bog, ever in the sun to shield ourselves from darkness. At night the trolls will roam free. If we could confront the darkness and defeat it, we could, perhaps, make friends of others who wish not to succumb to the shadow of evil. You have helped the tribe who wishes our friendship. Perhaps you would help the Dwarfkin, too. Would you fight the trolls for us, make them go away? They hide in the bog, far to the south and east of here, at a place that elf folk call Harleog. You are very tiny, but you should be fine on your own. Okay. Defeat trolls in Harlog and get the goodwill of the Dwarfkin. So there you go. I think we are going to... Well, does he have another quest? One called Galrip.
If you have come to help, you are welcome here.
All right. That's to fight a named troll.
What brings you to this place?
And that is to collect etched stones. Well, if we're going to go after the trolls, we might as well get the etched stones as well. In our home Northwood, we wrote histories upon stone. When the trolls came, we abandoned our home and writing and now have little of the memories of our ancestors. The trolls now sift through our old homes and steal that history. We have no knowledge of why. We know only that they now carry our histories upon them. Will you search them in the shade of the forest on the east egg of Harlag, take back our past and return it to us? So let's see if we can't collect some etched stones while we're there as well. And what the heck, let's go after Galrip.
If you come to help, you are welcome here.
One called Galrip. We left our homes in the hills and stone caves of the north as the trolls stirred and took back the land. In our haste, we easily could have overlooked the leader of their tribe, but we were cautious enough to hear his name and see his look. He is large and thick at the legs, bearing the look of a warrior and the strength of many. He is called Galrip, and he is the leader of the trolls in Harlog. What a gift it would be to know that he was defeated. A gift worthy of lasting peace it would be. He will wander through the swamps of the south. He will hide among the trees and his brethren and be difficult to face. Yeah, I don't think we are going to be able to take down Galrip by ourselves. Not right at this moment. However, let us sit here. We will share a pipe with Kekkonen. There we go. And when next we come back, we are going to wander down there. There's the swamp right over yonder way and the trees that he's wanting us to look for the trolls. And we will see just how difficult they are. I've got a feeling 2 levels above us, even if it is a solo quest, it's going to be a little bit difficult with the trolls. Don't think we'll be able to accomplish that. But at least we got something to come back to. And as you see, we are now officially halfway through this level. So 2 days adventuring and halfway through the level. Not bad at all. Maybe the next 2 days will take us all the way up and ding us at 28. So there we go. I'm going to be working on the anniversary stuff. Hope y'all will be too. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.